welcome to Reads and Threads. My name's Kate. Hello if you're new here. Welcome back if you're joining us again. Today I am so excited. I have received 2 new boxes to unpack with you that I've never had before, though I have seen other people unbox them online, but I'm super excited that it literally arrived 10 minutes ago and I'm like, I've just got to film this video now because I want to open it so bad. We have the Wordy Wild box and the Goldsboro Fellowship book for June. I'm super excited. Like I said, I've seen other people unbox them before and I'm just so happy that I managed to get my hands on them. I also do have another few special edition books or just books in general that I've picked up in June. So we'll run through the books that I bought and that you haven't seen yet. Let's get into it. I'm so excited. Okay, I do have a Stanley knife and a pair of scissors because that bag I think is going to require some extra stuff. Let's start with the Goldsboro box. Like I said, this is the Fellowship subscription. I started in June, and when you first start, you have to pay for the subscription for 6 months before you're allowed to do any kind of skips or anything. I went into Goldsboro when I was in London, absolutely loved their little shop, and now I really want to go back and have a look at the Brighton one as well. There's probably not much difference, but it was so good. The staff are really friendly. I picked up a special edition book while I was there. So I just really wanted to give them a go properly. The editions that I have seen of theirs have been stunning. Really looking forward to seeing this. I haven't actually been spoiled, I don't think, for this one. So hopefully it's going to be a surprise for all of us. The packaging, just looking at this, is very well done. It is extremely well bubble wrapped, which is great because I always worry. We do have down the bottom of the box, let's put this out of the way, a little piece of information welcoming me to the subscription, which is so cute. So along with your first book, you'll also find previous exclusive editions, a complimentary gift from us to you, and the introduction to the kind of special books you can look forward to receiving. I do know what the books are, which is great because I do kind of like to spoil myself. We did get a bookmark to match up. If you don't know what it is just from that font, we will be getting The Unicorn Hunters by Catherine Arden. I am very much looking forward to giving this book a go. I don't know that I've ever read anything from Catherine Arden, but super intrigued to find out there is actually more than one book in here. I don't know what the other one is, so that'll be interesting. I was not expecting that. How exciting. So let's have a look at the Unicorn Hunters and then we'll see what else they have sent us. So all of their books come jacket covered, which is awesome. So they are very shiny, but it will protect the cover. That is looking awesome. And then the sprayed edges, of course, they are stunning. And they wrap right around the book. That is gorgeous. A naked hardcover is just gorgeous. And then our M papers, oh, that is so pretty. And our back is different again. That is gorgeous. These ones are numbered generally, so I've got copy 1642 of 2000 and it is signed, which is awesome. Hello Raven. So that is our first book. There is nothing on the reverse jacket of this one, which is fine. We'll pop that back. Let's find out now what this one is about. It says, Anne of Brittany was a child when her kingdom was invaded, her castle besieged, and her royal father driven to his death. Now Brittany is occupied by her enemies. Anne's treasury is empty, and only one thing is lacking to complete her realm's subjugation. She is required on pain of the sword to marry the King of France. But Anne cannot. She has promised her dead father that Brittany will never be conquered. Defiantly, she betrays herself in secret to France's greatest enemy. But in a world where the courts spy on each other through magic, there is only one way to solemnize this illicit union. Under the guise of a hunting party, she takes her court deep into the forest. A strange place dogged with rumours of ancient enchantments. A place where diviners cannot see. She tells the French that she has gone there to hunt unicorns. It's a ruse, a lie, a feint. But when, against all expectations, a unicorn does appear and a wounded stranger stumbles from the trees and falls at her feet, Anne is plunged into a world of enchantment where a doomed sovereign might find the power to change the destiny of her nation or be lost to the shadows forever. Raven is looking at this bubble wrap like, yes, please, let me play with it. Which you can in a second after we find out what our second book is that I have no idea about. So I'll pop the bubble wrap on the floor and Raven can have a look at it. And we have Idle Fire by Gracie Curtis. I've never heard of this one, so that will be interesting. Our sprayed edges. They are stunning. Let's have a look at the naked hardcover now. Oh, wow. Very cool. And no end papers on this one, which is fine. This one is again numbered. So this is number 817 of 2000. And this one is again signed by the author. Let's have a quick read about what this is about. On one side of the world, Aaliyah and Ulia is desperate for a chance. Her family have written her off as a mistake, but she is determined to prove every last one of them wrong. On the other, Kirby of Wall's End is searching for redemption. An ancient curse tore her life apart, and to break it, she'll have to leave everything behind. Fate sets them both on a path to Novella, a city once poised to conquer the world with the power of 1,000 stolen gods. Now the gates are closed and the old magic slumbers, waiting for the spark to light it anew. An epic sapphic fantasy road trip inspired by the fall of Rome from the author of Frontier and Floating a Hotel. So that sounds interesting. It sounds really good. Hopefully it's going to be great. It looks like Grace Curtis is a UK writer from Newcastle upon Tyne. So there you go. That is Idle Fire. So looking forward to adding that one to my one to read list and to my shelf for now, which will be great. 2 for the price of 1. What is not to like? So they're the 2 books that we got from Goldsboro. I was not expecting that. Look at those sprayed edges. They are gorgeous. Really excited about this subscription box. So hopefully we're going to like it and enjoy the books that we get. But loving what they've sent so far. And yeah, really excited to get to them. Next up, we have our Wordy Wild box. I'm so excited by this. I first heard about this box from Steph Loves, and then looked into it and absolutely loved the feel and charm that this box has created. I know that the owner of this box, Alice, seems so nice and lovely. She started this book subscription box 2 years ago now. I'm pretty sure they just celebrated their 2-year anniversary, and you get a new paperback as well as some goodish items that are designed every month by Alice herself. And I fell in love with the April box. I think I saw Steph unbox that one first, which has a really cute cozy jumper in it, which I absolutely love the look of. And when I went on the first time, it looked like that was sold out and not available. I have since found out that that is still available and have now ordered it. However, this is the June box. I fell in love with the item in here and I cannot wait to look at it and give it a go. I did end up having to skip the July box, but hopefully our April one will arrive soon. Just after my holiday, there was some things that I just had to skip. But really excited about this one. So let's get into it. I have got my trusty scissors. I think that Alice packs all of these by hand with the help of her parents. I will definitely link her site down below. She is on Instagram, so go and follow her over on there. And it's just a wonderful feel and environment over there. Let's see what this looks like. I love the bag, just to give it that added protection. There is a box inside if I could get it out, which looks so cute. Like, how gorgeous is that? That is so cute. Absolutely love it. Let's see. And super easy to open. Oh, we got some little Easter eggs. It looks well packed. Let's have a look. On the top, I can just see the first bit of the item. So let's get that out first. In this box, we got a pajama set, which I am so excited for. You also have the ability with this one to swap out the book. So like I said, it comes with one paperback, and I think there was 6 to 8 options of the book that you could swap out with. So I did swap out the book. I have gone for the diversity box, I think it was called, and I already, I think, either had the book that was in there or just wasn't interested in it. And when I looked through the swaps, I found a book that I am very eager to read. I did end up sizing up the pajamas, I think, just to make sure that they actually fit, because I wasn't entirely sure. But how cute are these? So I've gone with a large, but like they've all got, can you see that? Little books engraved in the, but like how cute are those? And she also gives you more room on the bottom than a lot of other pajamas do. And then on the top, let me get into them. That took way too much effort to figure out where the top of that was. Okay, very quickly. But the top of the pajamas say, I go to bed early so I can read till late. And I just thought it looked so cute. So hopefully they're not too big, but I think they're just gonna be so cute. I might have overdone it with the size, but I'll figure it out and then I'll know for future which ones to order. The book that I picked is The Ever King by L.J. Andrews. I have heard a lot of great things about this series. I do like a good paperback, so I'm hoping that I enjoy this one. And I do have another couple of L.J. Andrews books, I think, in my Fairy Loot special editions, so very eager to give this one a go. This one says, they stole his crown, so he stole their daughter. For years, Eric, the scarred king of the Ever Kingdom, has thought of nothing but vengeance against the man who killed his father and trapped him beneath the waves, making him a prisoner of his own realm. Until his enemy's daughter unintentionally breaks the divide between kingdoms, and Eric is free to make her the unwitting pawn in his brutal game of revenge. She's innocent, she's vicious, but he will take back what he has lost no matter the price, unless she steals his heart first. Welcome to the passionate world of the Ever Kingdom, where pirates, sirens, and fae collide with Vikings in this dark fantasy romance. I think it's going to be really good. I'm super looking forward to giving this one a go, and really glad that I found a book that I was interested in, as well as these cute pajamas. I cannot wait to wear them. I just loved the design and the feel, because who doesn't want to be comfy and cozy in bed? Really looking forward to trying those on and wearing those and giving this book a go. Next up, we have just a couple of the other books that I picked up over the month in this box here. Now, not all of them were from Amazon. I had only pre-ordered one. And the reason I pre-ordered it from Amazon was because it didn't actually have a special edition for Australia yet that I could find anyway. So that was Kissed by the Gods by Katie Rogan. I have heard such good things about this. I'm super eager to give this one a go. And when I saw the sprayed edge edition, I was like, I need that in my life. So let's have a look. This is what the jacket looks like. And then these sprayed edges. Like, how pretty is that? This is the entire jacket cover, and then our naked hardcover is looking stunning as well. Excuse that, that's just the girls playing with the boxes. How pretty is that? Our end papers, and they are different on the front and the back, which is awesome. Let's have a look and see if we have a map or anything. We do. So we have this cute little page here, and then our map. So I'm hoping I really like this world. I know that it had only just been traditionally published, and people were going off about it when it was indie, and I was hoping to get to it while it was indie, but didn't quite make it. Let's see what this one's about. Lena has spent a lifetime submitting, starving amid wheat fields reserved for the king, standing by while his men crushed her loved ones. When soldiers come for her brother, her divine fury erupts in a bloody massacre. She expects to be executed for her crimes. Her people have met bloody ends for far, far less. Instead, Riot, the god's blessed warrior born to privilege, delivers her to the military fortress renowned for its brutality. There, a gift from the goddess drags Lena into a realm of war, where her survival depends on her ability to ride a winged horse. As Riot pushes her to master the power she never asked for, a battle rages within her heart. Each lesson, each touch, binds them tighter, but love is a dangerous weakness in a world designed for war. Soon Lena must decide how much she's willing to sacrifice to protect the family she has found and the one she left behind. Because while her divine gift could save the kingdom, it could also shatter its very foundation. Sounds really good. I can't wait to give it a go. I love this cover as well. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I just think it is stunning. And I had to have a copy. After that, I was at work and my friend had bought a new book and was very annoyed that it didn't match the pre-existing editions that she had of the series that she bought. And I said to her, I don't own these ones yet. I am looking at buying them and I'll just get those versions and I will buy the edition you need and we'll just swap. So in the end, I have picked up A Parade of Horribles by Matt Dinnerman, which is book number 8 and is actually the book that I am up to in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. So these are the Penguin Michael Joseph versions, whereas she was collecting the Ace ones. So these, though the same cover and all of that, are actually bigger than the Ace version. So it was not looking good on her shelf. So I just ordered an Ace one and we swapped. And she also jacket covers her books. So that's why this one's a little bit shinier, but it just worked out really well. Now this, I don't think has anything on the other side. I think it was just plain. Yeah, it was just plain on the other side, but this is our full jacket. And then our naked hardcover, it does say unity, support, family, and kneecapping bitches, which is really cool. I love the purple. It is a little bit hard to read on the black, but so pretty as well. They're just plain, these ones on the end papers, which is fine. These aren't special edition versions. They're just the regular hardbacks. But I was like, I plan on buying them anyway. I'll just get the Penguin Michael Joseph ones, which are the versions that had started coming out at Big W and in all the other shops around here. But I was in BW like a day after that and found the hardback edition of Dungeon Crawler Carl, which is the first in the series. So I have read this one already, but I just thought I needed to add it to my collection. So I picked that one up as well while I saw it, because last time I looked online, they were all sold out. So I was like, I've got to grab it while I can. This one has the pink cover, nothing again on the reverse, and the naked hardback says, "You will not break me," in a gold, which is awesome. So I think all the naked hardbacks do have sayings on them, but each one in the series in a different color, which is going to look great. And these should hopefully, I have checked, I think, actually be the same size. So on my shelf, they are going to look fine. So I'm liking the colours so far, but there is a fair few books in between these ones. They were the last 2 that I got and picked up and added to my collection. So one I've read, one I haven't. And I am very eager to get to the new Dungeon Crawler Carl book and find out what is happening with Carl and Donut. If you don't know what those are about, the world is invaded by aliens. And if you are not outside when that happened, pretty much you didn't make it. But the aliens then created a dungeon, and Carl and his ex-girlfriend's cat, Princess Donut, end up entering this dungeon to compete in pretty much a game show for survival. And Princess Donut ends up getting the ability to speak, and it is awesome, and their interactions with each other are just so good, and you are competing through levels to try and get a certain level to then be free. It's just such a well done world. Each level has been different and intricate, and the books have just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, as you can see. Though I think this one actually might be slightly smaller than the last one, which will be interesting. But the audiobooks are done so well, and I just like the idea of having physical copies as well now, so that if I wanted to give them a reread, I have that option as well. This is a lit RPG, so it is a lot different than a lot of the other things you're going to have read, and it is like playing a video game in a book. So if you think of movies like Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, you'll have like those experience points come up and all your traits and that kind of thing. If you open a loot box, the rewards you get, think of it like that. There's a lot of strategy in this, trying to defeat each level and compete, and then what they want to equip and unequip gives them certain functionalities. Yeah, such a good time. Very unique. If you haven't checked it out, highly recommend. So these are all the awesome new books that I have added to my collection in June. One I wasn't expecting, Idle Fire, but we will give it a go and see what it is like. I am loving all the additions. The sprayed edges of those three are gorgeous. Absolutely loving them. And then my little paperback stuck in the middle there. I really can't wait to give this one a go as well. Which edition do you like the best? Have you read all of these? Have you read any of these? Let me know. I would love to hear it down in the comments. All these new ones that I haven't read obviously will be added into my game and will hopefully come up really soon because I'm super eager to get to all of them. Please do think about going and checking out both Goldsboro and Wordy Wild. I think they're going to be a lot of fun to see what we get in the coming months, and just really enjoying getting all of these boxes and unboxing them with you. Hopefully we can continue to do that. If you haven't already, please do think about giving this video a like. Obviously, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you on board. I think that there is nearly 600 of you now, so that is insane. And thank you so much for all of those who have hit that subscribe button and come back and commented on all my videos. It means the world to me. As always, I have linked down below my Goodreads, my Storygraph, and my Instagram if you'd like to come and follow me over on any of those. And I hope that wherever you are having a really wonderful day. And we'll see you next time. Bye.